What's up, nerds? Welcome back to another video. This time, the fourth run through. Now, if you'll see on the left, that was a failed recording. So that win streak, not necessarily. Wait, no. Yes, accurate, but you know, probably doesn't show up now because the other run was cancelled. I think that's how it works. Cancel a run, cancels the streak. Like in terms of if you were on a win streak and then you start a new run and then you cancel that run, that counts as a failed run. I think. Pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm sure you would. I'm sure some of you would anyway. Okay, so new episode, new problems. I've got to get to, I think I've still got to beat Mother, but then I'll have to beat Mother's Heart, so that should be interesting. Got a bit of health there if I want to come back. Envy, oh great. I don't envy me, I'm into fight it. Envy. It's not that it's difficult, it's just annoying. Come on. Alright. Brilliant. Should have been paying attention to my surroundings, especially since I'm playing Isaac. That's sort of most of the game, to be fair. Right, let's get this done. Let's just get it over with. How are you anyway? Hope you're doing well. You know, random person who's found this video. All the people who regularly watch the videos. I know there's you know, I know there's at least one. Right. Dodge that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Give me a coin or two. Thank you. Oh, 3. Hey. Brilliant. Next. Come along now. Okay. Just give up already. Right. I've been watching recently the H3H3 podcast. Now that might seem out of nowhere, but you know, I just sort of, you know, it came to me just now when there was that moment of silence, and you know, it generally in YouTube videos you're supposed to keep everyone engaged all the time, which is exhausting and can make me a bit rambly at times, but you know, it is what it is. When you're thinking of something to say, you know, you can't just speak. I think I'd generally come out like a worse video, to be fair, if I just spoke at you the entire time. But yeah, in relation to the H3H3 podcast, they sort of said something the other day on one of the most recent podcasts I watched. It was it was to embrace dead air, you know, when you're recording, or specifically in podcasts it sort of relates to, but you know, it did sort of remind me that I don't have to, you know, just rabbit on the entire time. I think podcasts are great. I think they fill in a niche in entertainment that's just, you know, put something on while you do something else, because other mediums of entertainment like are quite often trying to make you laugh all the time, like non-stop, which I can imagine is quite exhausting. Come on now. But yeah, I think they're great, and I think that's sort of a niche my videos fill. Is you know, I'm not like mega entertaining. I don't have anything super important to say, or you know, I have funny. I'm funny at times, but you know, I'm not 100% energy entertainment the entire time. It's less so than that. But yeah, I think podcasts are great. Oh, see that? That was smooth. Oh, no chance getting out of that one. Oof. Right. 2020 started off with a bang. Literally. In some cases. Well, in all cases. I mean, it's still starting with a bang, I guess. It, you know, it hasn't, as of the recording of this video, it's only just hit the 10th, so, you know, at least I think so. I don't even know. I don't know what day it is. That's probably quite telling. But, you know, it's still going, like this hoopla about war and, you know, rumors of war. I said this in one of my videos, you know, the Third World War would be a good conclusion to the trilogy. But seriously, it's getting a little bit scary. But you know, away from that, let's not focus on depressing shit, because you know, it is what it is. But I went to the gym the other day. Jesus, segues are hard. I went to the gym the other day, and now my legs are killing me. Something in terms of fitness. Tell me what you guys think. I think that, you know, stuff like healthy at any size and that sort of thing, those are really dangerous for people, because people believe, like, the people who write those. And sure, you can be like big, and if you, ultimately, the way I see it is, if you're happy with yourself, fair play. You know, you've got more shit figured out than other people. But there are some people that are really, really big, and they would rather ignore that, and they're not happy with themselves. They'd rather ignore that and suffer for it, and not acknowledge that they're that big. Do you know what I mean? And it's sad. It's sad, really. But you know, if people want to live in denial, then it's up to them. That's what the people who make those books would say. But ultimately, you know, they deny that it's false. They believe the shit they're peddling, I suppose, which is better than someone who sells shit and doesn't believe in the product, I guess. But it's unfortunate, to say the least. Let's get these. Every little bit counts, right? Let's try and get into this shop through this wall. Probably the wrong place to go, to be fair. It'd probably be through this wall, if anywhere. Oh. Right, well, now I know exactly where it is, but I don't want to waste the bombs. It's a shame. I wasted my key on this chest in this room. Right, next floor. Not doing too bad, we're in a good spot. Bro, his dick fell off. Oh dear. Let's go. Red chest, red chest. Okay, that works. Here we go. But yeah, that healthy at any size thing, that shit's a scam. I feel sorry for the people who believe it, because, I mean, if you're happy, then you shouldn't, you know, if you're happy with your size, you don't need that. You don't need someone else to tell you that you're healthy. You know you're not healthy at that size. But if you're happy, you know, you shouldn't give a shit. You shouldn't try and find, if you're unhappy with your weight, then you can fix it. It's not impossible. But you know, just if you're not happy, you've got to do something about it. If you don't want to and you don't have the motivation to, then that's completely up to you. But the way I see it is, why restrict yourself if you're not happy? But yeah, it is what it is. And you'll always have people who, you know, will try and peddle a scam some way or another, and that's pretty fucked up. Speaking of scams, TV. TV. You know, modern TV is it's boring. You know, it's a dying medium. I can't remember the last time I watched a TV program. You know, I'm more stick to YouTube. I think people are far more down to earth, more entertaining. Overall, just better. Now, cinema isn't a dying art, I don't think. People still go and watch movies, but Netflix, the era of Netflix is upon us. They really are taking over in a big way, and that's no secret. You know, that's pretty common knowledge. But I think it'd be good for the industry, the cable industry, to just, you know, like cable TV, just look at themselves and just go, you know, essentially my problem with it is you're constantly interrupted, like every 20 minutes, with advertisements that go on for like 5 minutes to 10 minutes, and it's like, dear God. You know how much people would complain if on YouTube, like every 10 minutes into a video, there was a 2-minute ad? I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still people who have mid-rolls on their videos, and there's some, like Morgs, for example, who just put like a shit ton of ads on their videos, or, you know, like Alfie Days. It's unbelievable just how greedy they are. But I mean, the content, sort of, in terms of quality, reflects their greed in a opposite way. So the greedier the individual, the shittier the content and the longer it is. Now that's ironic coming from me, who posts like 20-minute long videos, but you know, at least I'm not putting ads on them, you know what I mean? Not like fucking multiple mid-roll ads. But yeah, Netflix is taking over, and I'm glad Netflix is taking over, because, you know, television, like, what's it ever done for anyone anyway? Louse. I forget what Louse does. Let's just fucking get that done. There we go. Save popping all of them, wasting time. Alright. It's the sun. Let's go get that item. Excuse me. Alright. Here we go. You know, I'm thinking tonight I might get a takeaway. After going to the gym. I deserve it. I'll reward myself. That brings up the question though. What's your guys' favourite takeaway? Like, what's your favourite order in? I like pizza and curry. I like curry a lot as well, like Indian food. But pizza's the thing for me. And I have an own, you know, my own local place that I go to, you know, reliable place. But I used to order, piss off. I used to order, like, Domino's quite a lot, or Papa John's. And ever since then, every time, it's like they know. It's like every time I order a pizza, they'll like email me, because I made the mistake of giving them my email. And you know, eventually it's just come down to, please take us back, we're sorry, well, we have offers on, you know. They're just begging like an ex-girlfriend. It's tragic. but it's like, no Papa John's, no Domino's, leave me alone. I don't want you anymore, I've found someone new. It really is like an old girlfriend or something, which I find quite amusing. Here we go, Pinky. Right, let's go. Got a cup of tea here. About as British as you can get. Right. Oh, I bought myself a new game for Christmas. Treated myself. I don't know if I talked about this in the video or not. I don't believe I did. So if I'm repeating myself, forgive me. I fucking despise this new game I got for myself. Well, I did. But I carried on playing it because at that point I'd run out of time to refund it. But I was playing Life is Strange 2. And
the moon.
I was playing it, and the first spoiler alert for Life is Strange 2. The first 3 episodes, fine. I mean, fine as in god awful. You know, they're playable, I guess, but the decisions you make in that game are so frustrating. And ultimately, it makes the gaming experience of it painful. Like you're sat there playing this game that you've paid for, and it's just awful. And I don't think there's a worse feeling. I'm sure other people, I'm sure some of you guys have stories of games that you bought and you've just been like, what the fuck. But like Life is Strange 2 was just terrible. And then I got to the end. I got my ending. You know, I've trudged through it. For episodes 4 and 5 aren't that bad, in all fairness. You know, they pick up. It stops becoming a frustrating mess and sort of a mediocre mess. And at that point, I was like, okay, you know, I just want to see the payoff of this game. And the ending was just terrible. I mean, it was probably the worst part about it was it's probably the best ending that I could have gotten. You know, but in terms of the actual game, you know, it managed to pull at a few heartstrings. So I'm sure it did its job. You know, it's like a role-playing slash. I don't even know what sort of genre you call it. What would you call it? Lil Monstro. He's not as good as Lil Brimstone, but you know, there's a bargain to be made there in terms of Lil Brimstone is better because you have to sacrifice 2 hearts for him, unless you have that item that I forgot what actual item it was, but the one that allows you to get devil deals for 1 heart instead of 2 hearts if they are that expensive. Come on, Fatal. Get it together. There we go. Right, there we go. But yeah, Life is Strange 2. What a mess. What a mess. I got spoiler alert for Life is Strange 2 again. I mean, an actual spoiler this time. I got the ending where the protagonist, Sean, goes to prison for 15 years. Now, after all your hard work in this game, you know, and it is hard work, fucking trudging through this game, you finally get an ending, and you're like, okay, let's see what it is. Do we make a compromise? Do we, something happen? For the love of God, you know, I haven't killed anyone. I've tried my best to be as morality inclined as possible. You know, full fucking live and let live. Don't hurt anyone, or try not to. That the game doesn't fucking force you to, because the game's like that. You know, try my best. Still, doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter in the slightest. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You still get, if you do good things. I think that's the entire point, really. It's supposed to show the injustice of, you know, the penal system. Haha, penal. The penal system in America. But it's so on the nose. Like you couldn't. They've never heard of subtlety. It's the most fucking obvious. There's no intrigue or anything. It's just fucking blatantly. This is the message. Do you get the message yet? And they just batter you over the head with a message like a mallet until you understand the message. And it's like, yeah, okay, I understand that it's shit for some people in America, like minorities and stuff, and that, you know, there's no justice, but, well, sometimes. I mean, it's not always so black and white as people make it out to be, but it, you know, it's just, the game is just awful. Because there's no intrigue, like I said, there's no subtlety to it. It's just black and white as can be. You know, you got any more black and white, you'd have a dairy cow. It's so on the nose. Alright, good God. We need some health soon. Right, sorry, just focusing for a second there over that one enemy. Right, flies. That's fine. No! We don't like that. We don't like that. We're not dying today. Not today. We need health. That's what we need. Please? No. Oh, piss off! That is literally the last thing we needed right now. Okay. But yeah, in conclusion, Life is Strange 2, awful game. I wouldn't recommend you get it. I'd recommend you just fucking watch someone play through it. And before anyone asks in the comments, if someone ever asks in the comments, I'm not playing Life is Strange 2 again. I refuse. I fucking refuse to play that bullshit game again. It's not even bullshit, it's just boring. It's just a terrible game. The final two acts are okay, but besides that, it's just terrible. What? Oh no! Shit. How long have we been going for? Shit, I don't know. I don't know. Let's do another one. Let's do a quick one. What's that? Oh no, that's terrible. Why did I pick that up? Right, here we go. You know what? You know what? Just fuck off. Why did I do that? We need brimstone. That's what we need now. That is what we need now. Pretty fly, that's good. Some people really like this item, and some people really do not. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's really good with brimstone. Once you got brimstone, I remember the first ever run through I played of Isaac. I got the Ludvigo. That's what it's called, isn't it? Ludvigo. I don't remember. I didn't look at the fucking title. The technique thing. You know, this what I'm using. And brimstone on my first run, and then on top of that I got spoonbender, and it was just great. I just nailed it. Like not in terms of fighting Mother. Like it was when I first fought the Horde. So I suppose it was my first run. Not like on this channel, you know, the first run of my second save file, but it was great. It was such a good run. And I've never got that combination again, such as, you know, the will of Isaac. But it's just how it is. Right, we're going to speedrun it, because otherwise this video will take years to upload. Rightio. Here we go. Here we go. Rightio. I'm able to defend myself. Better. Right, brilliant. Come on. Oh, piss off. Nice. Poison touch. Let's leave. Let's drop a bomb there. Thank you very much. Profit. Let's keep going. Gotta get this done quick. This might be return of the fail streak, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Might unlock something though. Here we go. Come on now. By the dust. There we go. Ooh, that challenge, you know, that mini boss enemy thing looks quite cool with the red eyes and stuff. I do like Lil Gish. Speaking of, you know, those types of enemies, I like Gish as a boss mainly because he's easy, but he is a great boss. Like aesthetically, he's like Monstro. I do enjoy it. I like the colouring of it. You know, the black and yellow. It's satisfying colour scheme. All right, come on, Larry Jr. Let's just get it over with. Thank you. Alright, get it done. Mum's underwear. Shovel. That'll get things done quicker. Let's go. Should I just try and fucking speedrun it as quick as possible? Probably not, because that won't help me in terms of actually win. I'll just get down to the bottom floor and then die immediately. I watched that I watched that infamous clip just today actually of Northern Lion, how he spends 30 coins and like 2 bombs so he can get enough heart containers to run over some spikes and get small rock. That is quite a funny video. I don't think I've done anything that catastrophic yet, you know, in terms of actual plays. But it's funny because he just seems so proud of himself that he's just managed to outwit everyone else in the room and pull off that amazing play. It's great though. It's a great video. What is this? Nah, bullshit. Don't need that. Come on now. Now that I've wasted my time, nah, let's not sacrifice any hearts or anything. Or should we? Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Maybe we'll get an angel room instead of a devil deal, and then maybe we'll be better off. Sure, we'll sacrifice like 2 hearts to it. Fuck it, why not? Why not? It's my run through. I'll do what I want. Coin. Coin. Yeah, you feel blessed. We might get an angel room now. Might be better off. Right, let's go. Hopefully we find the boss room pretty soon. Let's just do this. Thank you very much. Key. Door. Useless. Bomb here. More useless. Oh yeah, I forgot I have Ludwigo technique. Okay. You keep on moving. What? Why did... Oh, I know why. Dude, that's the worst. This is the part where I die. Alright. Just piss off, will you? Thank you. There we go. That'll do it. Come along now. Just... What? Fuck. Oh my god, he's so fast, too quick. What happened to this being a speed run? What the fuck? Hurry it up. There we go. Frustrating. Frustrating, frustrating, frustrating. Alright, Gertie, just piss off for you. Alright, thank you. Let's just stop that. Just nip that in the bud real quick. Whoa. Okay. This has been the 4th episode of The Binding of Isaac. I've been your host with the most, Fatal. I'm glad you saw me fail again this run. Oh, excuse me. God, that is disgusting. I'll see you in the next video, I guess. Bye bye.